Getting ready for another white trash weekend. I'll be in Wisconsin. Nick Gale will be in Fox River Grove causing trouble. We're going to talk about a little dust-up that Walker and Texas Ranger had yesterday. Of course, that's how I affectionately call out Nick Gale's two kids. They are boys, and boy, they are all boy, and they are a lot of fun. I know that from time to time they run you and they run Mickey ragged, but and listen, I don't do this to say that, you can't keep up like this woman can, because nobody can. I want to bring in our next guest this morning, Jennifer Davis. She is a candidate for the District 8, Illinois' 8th Congressional District. She is a mother of 10.
God bless.
Holy cow, mother of 10.
The baseball team with a reliever.
Don't you want to feel like a basketball team or something, Nick? How many kids do you want?
Well, I wanted 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe Jennifer has a sister. I don't know. Jennifer,
wow.
Welcome to WLS. Good morning.
Thank you, Ray. Thanks for having me on this morning.
I mean, that is absolutely crazy. I know that you and your husband, you had a software company. I think you sold it. It's called Davisware. You did, well for yourself, and you have to raise 10 kids. What is the biggest issue when you raise 10 kids?
Yeah, 10 kids, there's just chaos all of the time. So you have to prepare yourself for that. I mean, I think somebody like you would have done just fine. It's like living in a circus 24/7. And you are, I always joke that I'm the family dispatcher. I'm the family chauffeur. I just putting it all together all of the time. You're just spinning plates and trying to keep them all going.
Do you think that the chaos that brought you in your early days as a mom, and I know you volunteered a lot, baseball coach, coaching the kids and looking after them. Do you think that gets you ready for a grind like you're in as you run for Congress in the 8th?
I think it's the possibility mindset. People just don't realize what they're capable of. And, we just figured it out. My favorite quote is, everything is figure-outable.
What is wrong with the 8th District right now? What is wrong with it, and how do you seek to change it?
Yeah, the 8th District, first of all, the gerrymandering, which, of course, our bike ride is all about talking about that, it isn't represented by the people that are living there. And, 37% of our district is people who are considered independents. Those independent voters, let's face it, nobody is independent on politics. We all have an opinion. They're just apathetic. And so my goal really is to be relatable and bring the issues back home to the families and support families, support small businesses. 1 in every 3.7 households has some sort of small business, a mompreneur, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, somebody doing a side hustle. And all of the assault that's happening right now on families is happening to those small businesses.
But how do you change it? Because we know that in Illinois, we've seen it time and time again. It's hard for anybody to do business, hard for anybody to get ahead. The taxes are just dumb, and you've seen it by people leaving here in droves. And you yourself, I believe, out of the 10 kids that you raised, are most of them out of this state? Most of them are out of this state. And, why is it, Ray, that grandparents in the state of Illinois have to go to O'Hare to see their grandkids? We have to leave. We have to leave to go see our grandkids, and that's just not right. You talked about apathy. Tell me about what you mean when you say apathetic. Is that there's just no one interested? Is that when you go door to door and you're trying to get your petitions and you're talking to your constituents, is that they don't feel that they can have a change or a voice in a state that seems to do things wrong over and over again?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We all look at the state of Illinois and we think it's hopelessly lost and hopelessly blue, when the truth is that if we were represented correctly, we vote 47% conservatively, but our representation is only 17% conservative. So what that tells us is 30% of our vote has been stolen by gerrymandering. And so going back to the parenting question, it's all about the possibility mindset. We as conservatives have to come together and see ourselves as as having an opportunity to make a difference and to impact the state of Illinois.
Of course, the 8th is currently represented by Raja, 28 letters in his name. Nick, I don't know if you've seen that campaign commercial for him running for a Durban Senate seat. I don't necessarily know what that means or what the hell it's supposed to mean. So there's going to be a change there. There's no doubt about it. But I just want to take you through the 8th real quick, because it goes from the very south portions of Batavia, up into Carpentersville, Algonquin, almost up to Tom's neighborhood in Crystal Lake, Buffalo Grove, and then all the way over to a portion of Niles. And what Jennifer is doing here, and this is Jennifer Davis, running for Congress in the 8th District, is riding her bike, and I rode with her for a spell on Monday just to show you how gerrymandered it is. It really is ridiculous. And doesn't it make it even funnier, Jennifer, that Texas Democrats came here and they hid out in Illinois, because this is a place where you go to look at districts that aren't gerrymandered?
The irony is just classic. So, we rode together on Monday, and we were out in the farm fields with people, harvesting sod and tree farms and all of the farmers. And when we get to our ride on Saturday, we are going to be encircling O'Hare. So when you think about a congressional district, congressional districts are designed to have a demographic of people that they are, or I should say they are supposed to be designed to represent a demographic of people. What they have been done to them is that they are now to stack and pack voters so that you don't have a voice.
Well, good luck to you. It's you know as well as anybody. And I even when we were on our ride, I stopped back and I rode with Dan, your husband, and I said, "Why in the world, at this stage of your life, would you want to do this? And can you give me a clear answer for that? I mean, because you're successful in your life, and I guess." You yourself just said it. I think you already gave me the answer, and that is that you don't want families to have their kids move out of the district or out of the state.
Right. Ray, we went to Florida. We escaped. We were evicted from the state of Illinois by taxes, crime, and politicians. And I came back here last September, and I looked around and I said, this is our home, and I love this place.
Yeah.
I love this state. I love the people. And Illinois deserves better. And with a possibility mindset, we have that opportunity. The 8th District is an open seat, and we have never had a better opportunity than right now to take it, and that's what I'm planning on doing.
We generally don't ask people that are running for office for favors, but if when you do get elected there, could you please outlaw e-bikes?
Yeah, one of those passed us when we were riding, didn't they?
And you heard me. Here's me. I'm like, hey, nice motorcycle.
Yeah, so as long as we can outlaw the e-bikes and keep the motorcycles, I'll be in good shape.
There you go, because I know motorcycles good, e-bikes bad. Jennifer Davis doesn't like e-bikes. Yeah, be careful. Anything could be turned into a smear campaign. Jennifer Davis, where can folks go to find out more about you running in the 8th? I know it takes money. I know that sometimes that's hard to come by. How can we help you?
Yeah, votejenniferdavis.com is the website. That is where you can go to donate. Yes, it's going to be an expensive campaign. Pritzker's going to put a lot of money behind one of his 12 Democratic candidates. So that's where you can donate. You can go there to ask for a yard sign. You can come help sign petitions at our office in Dundee. And, of course, we need lots and lots and lots of volunteers.
Can I ask, and if you don't have to answer this if you don't want, but and here, I'll put the number out there. I've heard that somewhere around $750,000 will be spent in this district by Pritzker alone. Is that true?
Wow. I think that's very low.
Friends, therein lies the problem.
Wow, that is...
Jennifer, we'll put all your details out on our social media. Nice to have you visit, and be careful on that bike ride. There, people are crazy out there.
And thanks for riding with us, Ray. It was such a pleasure.
You're very, very welcome. We appreciate you.